Football. Personally, I have no interest in it. I know it's hugely popular, but I don't see the fascination with watching 22 millionaires chase a bag of wind around a field. That being said, there's a story in the news surrounding football that I feel compelled to rant about. Because next month, Aston Villa, a football club in Birmingham, here in the UK, are due to play Maccabi Tel Aviv from Israel. But West Midlands Police have said the Israeli fans cannot attend the game because they cannot guarantee their safety. Now, first and foremost, protecting the public is the police's fucking job. It can't all be dancing at pride parades and sitting in lay-bys. Secondly, who would these Israeli fans be in danger from? Which group within society? Very angry Christians? The famously violent Hindus? Maybe the Jehovah's Witnesses have a paramilitary wing that hitherto no one had heard about. Oh no, it's the religion of peace. And this has come about because of a petition from an independent MP, one of 5 independent MPs who all seem to think that Gaza is in their constituency, who is the MP for an area of Birmingham with a massive Muslim majority.
Well, excellent news for the people of Birmingham and, most importantly, the residents here in Aston. I launched a petition to oppose the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans from coming to Birmingham and then into the Aston Villa Stadium. The surrounding ward of Aston is a ward that sits within my constituency. And I had many residents and businesses express concern of the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans from coming into our area. Clearly, we have all witnessed the scenes in Amsterdam, the violence that was displayed by the fans the night before the match. We all watched and listened to those vile chants of hatred and racism. And so there's no space for that kind of behaviour here in Birmingham. There's certainly no space for that kind of conduct in Aston. So I'm very pleased that both the West Midlands Police and Aston Villa Football Club have now written to UEFA informing them of their decision not to allow any fans from entering Birmingham and Aston.
That's Ayub Khan. And first up, I'll say, where he talks about our area, mate, it isn't your area, it's not even your fucking country. And I can say that because he's from Pakistan. Now, he got his seat by campaigning on the Gaza issue. And we see him there, twisting his words to hide his true intent. Oh, it's great news for the people of Aston. No. Scratch the surface, and in my opinion, you'll find a vile Islamist revelling in delight that he's managed to get Jews banned from attending a football game. He's enforcing apartheid, and he's so fucking smug about it. Oh, and the trouble in Amsterdam last year, that was when the Israeli supporters went to Amsterdam, but it transpired that around 900 men, mostly from North Africa and the Arab world, many of which were illegal immigrants, were communicating on WhatsApp, organising, and I quote, a Jew hunt. And it shows how fucking thick these people are, because Israel still has national service. And in my opinion, pound for pound, the IDF are the best army in the world. So these dickheads, who've grown up shagging goats and living in caves, have decided to go out and pick a fight with a load of highly trained soldiers. Now, in my opinion, for someone like Mr. Khan, for someone who wasn't born in the UK, who wants to be an MP, they should have to jump through extra fucking hoops to discover if, for example, they support a terrorist organisation from the Middle East. And it says a lot about the police as well, that they can handle Premier League matches with thousands of away fans turning up. But when it comes to a few hundred Israelis, suddenly they're unable to look after them. It's not a good look, is it? It's not something to put on the tourism websites. Come to Britain, maybe you won't get murdered. But what's shocking is, some Islamists have basically said, we don't want Israelis. Fuck it, let's be blunt. It's not Israelis, it's not Zionists. They've said, we don't want Jews coming to an area where we are. And the old bill have gone, yeah, all right. And it isn't just our new friend Ayub calling for this. Another pro-Gaza independent MP, Iqbal Mohammed, said this, and I quote, Tel Aviv fans were, quote, Israeli hooligans and terrorists who would, again quote, run riot in our country. Let's remind ourselves of Mr. Mohammed's big speech in Parliament.
In doing so, it is important to recognise for many people this is a highly sensitive issue, and in discussing it, we should try to step into the shoes of those who perhaps are not from the same culture as ours, to better understand why the practice continues to be so widespread. An estimated 35 to 50% of all sub-Saharan African populations either prefer or accept cousin marriages, and it is extremely common in the Middle East and in South Asia. The reason the practice is so common is that ordinary people see family intermarriage overall as something that is very positive, something that helps build family bonds and helps put families on a more secure financial foothold.
Yes, he's the guy promoting first cousin marriage, the MP who's really into incest. Why not fuck members of your own family? After all, they do it in the Middle East, where all those highly intelligent and peaceful people come from. For years, we've had a problem in the UK with militant Islamism. It's been ramped up and ramped up. They've been more and more emboldened. Because we've been told to be kind, be accepting and be tolerant. We need to be less fucking tolerant because this is our reward. And now we have the very dangerous combination of militant Islamism teaming up with idiotic woke lefties. If this isn't stamped out quickly, things are going to get bad very, very quickly. We know there are areas of London and now Birmingham where British Jews do not feel safe. We also have blatant two-tier policing. And this is how it fucking starts. It begins with militant Muslims saying they don't want Israelis in their area and getting their own way. After that, I predict it will be all Jews. Then they'll come for the trans and the homosexuals. Then it will be women who need to cover up because it offends them. And this may sound like I'm scaremongering, but it's happened before. In the 1970s, Iran was a modern, almost Western country. But then socialists teamed up with Islamists. And when the Islamists got power, they murdered all the socialists. And that's how Iran went from being a modern, free-thinking country to a 7th century hellhole that got its nuclear facilities bombed by the Americans. This video's fun, isn't it? And fuck it, I'll invoke Godwin's law, because I've been listening to the radio today and the amount of people phoning in to compare this decision to ban Israelis to the early 1930s in Germany, just before Hitler came to power. It's frightening. Hitler used to rant and rant about Jews. In this country, they're doing it in the fucking mosques.
We safeguard the vulnerable from any type of exploitation. That is the character of a Muslim, or has a Muslim as a rahmah. This, remember, rahmah is in its place. It's in its place. When the Tel Aviv fans come to Birmingham in a few weeks, we will not show them rahmah in Birmingham. But it has its time.
Muslims defend the vulnerable? Sorry to play stereotypes here, but we're less than 3 weeks since the Manchester synagogue attack, and these caring gentlemen, these Muslim gentlemen, are they looking after the vulnerable when they are drugging and raping young white girls? So he's talking bullshit. And this show them no mercy. What other religion does that? At the end of the Catholic Mass, the priest says, go in peace, not, okay, Mass is over, let's go fuck up some Buddhists. I know some people will see this video and label me as far right. Personally, I don't give a fuck anymore, because I mentioned the Nazis. They were socialists, they were leftists. Iran, what came about was a combination of socialism and Islamism. In the UK in 2025, we have an incredibly weak socialist government collaborating with militant Muslims. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you could leave a like, a comment, or share the video, that really helps the algorithm. If you would like to support me in making these videos, there are links in the description to buy me a coffee and to my Patreon. I nearly forgot what I was saying there, and as ever, thanks for watching. Aston Villa, which is a football club in Birmingham. Fuck it. I'm not good with accents, but there will never be a Brummy Bond villain. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. So who are these Israeli fans in danger from? Villa don't have a reputation for bollocks. It's not a good look, is it? It's not one for the tourism websites. Come to Britain, maybe you won't get murdered. Britain, the home of state-sponsored anti-Semitism. Britain, the guy promoting first cousin marriage. I guess in a way, it removes the trepidation of bringing your partner home. Hi, Dad, this is my new girlfriend. Yes, she's the daughter of your brother. So what we have here, essentially, is state-sponsored anti-Semitism, where the police are in the pockets of the... fucking hell.